Hey everybody, here's part 2 of my Conder token collection. This is a really early one. This is the Druid on this side. And the other side is the Anglesey Mines halfpenny, 1788. Yeah, supposedly the miners are the ones that found a big load of copper. And so a lot of these pennies and halfpennies came from that, because the British Crown, I guess, didn't have enough copper, and they allowed public, I guess, mints to start issuing pennies, farthings, and halfpennies because the Crown couldn't keep up with the demand, because there wasn't enough small change, and a lot of things were only a penny, halfpenny. And then this is a good example of the edge that some of these you can't read. Like this one says payable in Anglesey, guess that's how you pronounce it, London, or Liverpool. Well, that's kind of nice. This is a really good weight to this one. Later on, some people started cutting the weight down and saving some money. Let's see, what else do we got here? Well, here's some penny ones. I don't have too many of them. This is really interesting. This is one of the first ones I ever got. And this really isn't a Conder token because it's after 1800, and I think it's still interesting. Birmingham, 1 penny. Look at the size of this thing. It's like a silver dollar almost. But what I thought was interesting, £1 note payable at the workhouse for 240 tokens. Yeah, at the workhouse. They still have workhouses. That was one place. Here's another 1 penny one. This is really thick. Here you can really see. Wait, I turn it around here. To pay 1 penny on demand. We promise. And this is kind of nice. Teas, coffee, spice, and sugars. And this is where it is. The Grocer's Bath, M. Lambie and Son. Tea dealers and grocers. This says 1794. This is a really nice shape. This is the India House. I don't know why they have a camel if it's India, but I don't know. It's not me to question. Here's an interesting one. There's a halfpenny with Neptune on it. And the other side, that says payable at Fowler's, London, a whale fishery. And they still did some whaling back then. Here's another one. Success to the Commerce of Britain. This is kind of neat because there's Britannia, and you see that all the ships. And then over here on the side, you can see people plowing, doing the farming. And then this side, this is a Spalding halfpenny. Yeah, it's got some flaws in it. That was actually a flaw in the actual die later, right there. And then there's a die crack. If you look real close, it kind of goes up that way. But that doesn't make it worth less. It's just kind of an interesting little bit there. This is kind of nice. Mail coach halfpenny. To trade expedition and to property protection, payable in London. Yeah, this I think has, no, it doesn't have any edge writing. Oops, wrong way. To J. Palmer. This is inscribed as a token of gratitude for benefits received from the establishment of mail coaches. Here's here's another one that has kind of a flaw on it. It has a clip. If you look here, it was clipped. And that happened at the mint, wherever they minted these. This one's cool. Schooling and Sons Scale Makers, Bishopsgate within London. And this is kind of neat. Sorry, got a cold a little bit. Furnishing ironmongers and smiths at their manufactory, Crispin Street, Spitalfields. So there's a teapot on a stove. That's in nice condition. Oh yeah, that has nothing. This is kind of an oddity. I wish it was in better shape, but it's good. It's a promissory halfpenny. That's St. George slaying the dragon. On the other side is a really cool looking ship. It's got some graffiti on it. If you look at the bottom, it says somebody put William. There's a giant fish, like almost as big as a ship. Now see, this is a really thin one. That was one where they probably scammed on the weight. Oh well, there's always going to be scammers. This is a fun one. The first equestrian performance in Europe. The Lyceum, Strand, London. It's got some guy on the back of a horse. And then on the other side, sorry, it says singing, dancing, tumbling, slack wire every evening. The guy balancing upside down on a sword. Well, that I'd like to see. And this has some edge. And there it says payable. Payable at London, Bath, or somewhere else that I can't tell. And then, oh yeah, here's some I like the ones that show people working. I don't know, just because it's interesting of what they did. Here's somebody probably loading a ship or something. Success. Oh, sorry. What does it say? I can't tell. Oh yeah, Manchester halfpenny. 1793. There's a guy toting a bunch of stuff. Success to navigation. Payable at Fieldings. Looks like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Here's a guy sitting at a loom. Halfpenny. Roughdale. I was probably working with wool because there's a sheep. Oops, here we go. There's another payable at the warehouse of John Kershaw, I can't, wait. Oh well, somebody who's not even around anymore. And here's one from Wales. People working in a foundry. Ironworks. Yeah, look at this. Interesting. You can tell it's Wales. Look at that name. CWMDWY Iron Forge. Okay. Yeah, interesting. I think it's interesting the detail they can put on these. Well, that's kind of it for now. Anyway, there they are. It's fun. You guys should start collecting.